guys, today I'm going to show you how to replace the airflow sensor for this E350 Mercedes-Benz. So let's get to it. Okay, so a lot of you guys don't know what a MAF or massive airflow sensor is. It's something that looks like this. Yeah, this one right here. This one is the one that controls the airflow that goes into your engine, so this one's really important. Okay, right now I'm going to show you how to pull off the parts piece by piece so you can get to the airflow sensor. First, you need to open the hood, of course. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I know most people, you know, if they hear Benz, BMW, or any German cars or European cars, they're like scared of touching it, like they don't want to do something about it. But if you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy. Before anything else, I want you to know that this one is the actual airbox. This one right here. I know for most cars, most Japanese cars, this is just a piece of plastic that covers the engine. It doesn't serve any purpose at all. But for this car, this is the actual airbox, and not this one. This one right here is for the AC vents that goes into the car. This is where you can take the filter out, but you don't want to touch that. So in order to take this off, you just pull it out like that. Easy. And same thing for this one. But the easiest way to do it is to take this intake pipes out first. Right. Okay, so for the airbox, before you take this out, make sure to pull this pipe off first. See this pipe right here? Make sure to take it off. And there's a clip at the back of this filter right there. Take it off so you can easily take this one off. See how big this one is? Yeah, that's the actual airbox. This is where you can take off the filters if you want to replace them, but I'm not gonna do that right now. This is what it looks like right now without the airbox. It's a very big engine, huge, and that's the sensor right there. That's the one that I need to replace. This one. Okay, so now that everything's been removed, it's time for me to check if the sensor is really bad. So that's the sensor right there. So the easiest way to do that is to just disconnect the wire from the sensor. That's it. Once you disconnect the wire from the sensor, the car should stop. That means the sensor is good. But if the car keeps on running, then that means the sensor is bad. So just disconnect the wire right there. Disconnect the wire, but the engine keeps on running, so that means the sensor is bad. So let's turn off the car.
Was $39.99, now only $15.
Okay, right now I'm going to show you how to remove the sensor. All you need to have is a flat screwdriver. And then you just simply pry these two clips on the side and one clip on the back, and then pull the sensor up. So that's the intake manifold out there. I'm going to replace the sensor, so might as well just clean the intake manifold. So to do that, just disconnect this pipe right here and just pull the manifold out. Okay, so these are the parts that I just removed. That's the faulty sensor. That's the intake manifold that I need to clean, and the airbox. Yeah, so I just finished installing the new sensor. It's right over there. It's time for me to put back the parts that I just removed, starting with this airbox. When installing this airbox back, I'll make sure that that part right there sits over there, the intake. So to do that, just put it like this. Just like that. And make sure that this clip right here locks onto the airbox. That secures everything together. Okay, so after putting back the airbox, make sure to put back this pipe on. That's it. Okay, so after installing the airbox, now you need to put back the intake pipes. There. And the other one. Okay, for the last part, the engine cover. And that's it. Now let's start the car. Okay, so I just finished fixing the car. Everything's put back together. The only thing I need to do now is to clear the code, which is the check engine light. So there are two ways to do that. First is to use a scanner to scan the car and clear the code, and the other one is just to drive the car for like a couple of miles and let the computer clear the code. So that's pretty much everything. I hope you learned something from this video. I need to go because I need to work out, so peace.